Hi guys, I'm Maitri and I'm gonna present my assignment too. So let's go. So first we have to import random and string libraries here. So I've imported random and string libraries here as you can see. Then we have to connect to the collab of our Google Drive, and I've done that too. Using the mount method I've used the content drive, and the drive is already mounted. Further, now we need to open a file and we have to save our score in it, and that file should be named score.txt. And while checking this score.txt, it should contain anything or nothing. So if it does not contain anything, it would be welcome to your math game, and if it does contain something, then it would say I'm happy to meet you again, and your last score was the last score that I have. And also it can show us errors, like if the file is not found, it would show us no file is found, we'll make one for you, welcome, and also the OS error and the exception one. So as you can see, I've done the try block here and the file in which I have written score.txt. As you can see, the file name should be score.txt, and then using the if function I have written if it does not contain, then it would print welcome to your mathematics game, but if it does print, it would rather be I'm happy to meet you again, and it would show us our last score. And then for the errors, it will be no file is found, and we'll make one for you, welcome. So let's try. So I've already had a score, so it's showing it here, I'm happy to meet you again, and my last score was 1. Now moving forward, we have to define a global max score. So I've defined a global max score here, and as you can see, it's 0. So now defining a function called myMathsTest as the following path. So you need to call max score here, as you need to modify it in the function. So we have to take two random integers, variable a and variable b, and it should be between 1 to 10. So I have defined here the math stat and the global max score, and then I've put the integers a, b, and c, and in that I have done the random integer function, and it shows that it should be between 1 to 10. And furthermore, if the symbol is of addition, then it would show us c is equal to a plus b. If it's of subtraction, then it would show us c is equal to a minus b, and if it's multiplication, then it would show us c is equal to a multiplied by b, as you can see here. Then I have put then we have to put the result of it. So if the result is correct, then it would say us congratulations, you are a pro, and it would give us a max score of 1. And if it does not have a correct answer, then it would say us let's try another question, and it would decrease our max scores -1. So let's do it. Okay. So now we have to define the infinite loop. So as you can see, I defined it by the while loop through. So in this, it says if you can continue, you have to write y, but if you don't want to continue, you have to write any other character other than y. Then it would exit it from the program. So let's run this. So as you can see, the print here, it says thank you for playing, and if the answer is correct, it would show us wow. So here it says what is the result of 5 multiplied by 7. So it's 35. So let's try 35. So as you can see, it says here congratulations, you are a pro. Now we have to continue. If we have to continue, we have to write y. So I've written here y. Then what is the result of 3 plus 7? So let's write something different here. So it would say that let's try another question here. So now we can try another question here and see if it's written here 5 multiplied by 10. So it's 50 here. Now if I want to exit, I have to write any other integer, so I'll write here p and see I got the score of 1, as you can see. And yeah, the print, wow. So moving forward, then we have to like save the file. We have to achieve the score in the score.txt file that I have saved in here. Now moving forward to the part B, as you can see, it's about quadratic formulas. So first we have to print welcome to the quadratic equation game, and then we have to print the quadratic equation, which is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Now moving forward, we have to enter some amount of number in a, b and c respectively, like the variables respectively. So in the a1, let's enter 4 in the a. Now moving forward in the b, let's again enter 4 here. And in the c, let's enter 1 here. So now as you can see, here is the quadratic equation, and it says it's 1x squared plus 5x plus c. It has just given us an example. So let's run our code here that I have put of the quadratic equation. So it shows me 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0, which is related to ax squared plus abx plus c is equal to 0. Now we have to define a function and call the discriminant that receives a, b and c and calculates the discriminant. So here I have defined the function, and then we have to use the above function. So if the discriminant is positive, it would give us 2 real solutions. If the discriminant is 0, it would give us 1 real solution, and if the discriminant is negative, we get a pair of complex solutions. So as I have applied the import maths function here and the discriminant, let's see. So we got a 1 real solution, which is minus 0.5, because it was 0. So for 0 it would give us 1 real solution, and if it would be positive, it would give us 2 real solutions, as you can see, and if it would be negative, it gives us pair of complex solutions. So for my coding, 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. It gives us minus 0.5, which is a real solution. And then moving forward, we have to save these two messages into a file called quadratic equation.txt. So I have also saved it here, writing the quadratic equation.txt, and that's it. Thank you for listening.